Hello folks, Bronco Bob with Texas Best Specialty Vehicles. We're located here in Mansfield, Texas, and I have here today a 1978 Corvette Pace car anniversary edition. Finished in the classic black and silver. It's powered by a 5.7 liter 350 engine that appears to be completely stock. You can see the underhood light works. It's power brakes, 53,000 miles. The air conditioning works good. This car was well maintained. It's more of what I call a survivor car. It's not a restored car. It does have brand new BF Goodrich radial TA tires. The paint looks okay. It's original when you walk up on the car, but if you look real close, you can see some places like around the antenna where it's faded a little bit. There's a few little cracks here in the rubber Endura cover for the tail lights, actually the rear bumper. And on the front of the car, let's go up here to the front. It's got several places that you can see where they've touched it up with a brush. Basically little rock chips, and they just got a brush and just put little dabs. There's probably 40 or 50 of them. But basically when you walk up on this car, you say, wow, it looks really good. But if you look real close, you will see some flaws in the paint. And probably the biggest attraction from the car, it looks like the stripe here was removed and then they put a new one on, and they didn't do a good job at all replacing it. And really, to make this car really good, I would recommend sanding that down and replacing that stripe. But otherwise, when you walk up on the car, it does have a nice look. But the paint is not show quality. It's original paint with some flaws. Same with the interior. The interior is good, but it is original. And this gray carpet was really hard to keep clean back in the day, and it's still hard to keep clean now. 53,000 miles. It's got the little optional armrest that you can lay in there. It's got the T-top covers in the back. It does have the glass T-tops. They did change the mufflers. It's got Flowmaster exhaust, so it's got a little more aggressive sound than the factory mufflers. I'll get a little shot of that. But those Flowmasters are good sounding mufflers. It does drive like the miles are correct. The brakes are good. It steers straight. And as I mentioned, the air conditioner blows cold. The right power window is not working, and we had that repaired. The headlights are vacuum operated. The passenger side comes up fast. The driver's side kind of comes up slow, but it will come up. But there you have it. Let's start it and I'll let you hear it run. But it's a fun car, somewhat collectible, but it won't break the bank to own it. And you can get a lot of the parts from Auto Supply. You can see the factory gauges, oil pressure, voltmeter, everything works. It's even got the 8-track tape player. 53,588 miles showing on the odometer. It's got the Corvette floor mats, little pouches on the door panels. And back in the day, these cars didn't have a lot of horsepower. I'm thinking maybe like 200. But it's pretty peppy when you put your foot into it. But if you're looking for a Corvette Pace car, there's some out there with no miles on them, and people are asking $30,000 and $40,000. This is a driver. The miles are reasonable. It's been maintained. It's had the oils changed. It's had just everything you do to keep a car going. The person that owned it drove it to work pretty much every day that the weather was nice, and only had about a 10-mile commute. So part of the reason the miles are low, it was just driven as a toy. They worked, still got the staff parking hospital sticker, and they did have a parking garage there, so it was kept out of the sun. I noticed a few waves in the rear spoiler, and it's made out of that rubber Endura material, and I've seen that before in other ones, so I think that's, it's probably normal. But if you have any questions, give us a call. If you're looking for a 1978 Pace car, Survivor, with a fresh set of rubber and ready to drive, give us a call. I'm Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails.